Ever feel like no matter what you do, you always end up back where you started? You grind, you hustle, you work on yourself, and yet here you are. Same shit, different year. Well, guess what? It's not your fault. You've been set up. There is something running your life behind the scenes. And no, it's not the government, your parents, or that horoscope app that you keep checking for answers. It's something called the unconscious agenda, and it's been making your choices for you this whole time. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what the unconscious agenda is, how it's been controlling you like a puppet on strings, and most importantly, how to cut those strings and start creating what you actually want. Let's break this down. Okay, so what is the unconscious agenda? Basically, your unconscious mind is like an overprotective, paranoid parent. Its job is not to make you happy, it's to keep you safe. And to your unconscious, safe means familiar. Doesn't matter if the familiar means a terrible job, toxic relationships, or a daily diet of existential dread. If it's what you've known, your unconscious is gonna fight to keep you there. Now, here's where it gets sneaky. See, the unconscious doesn't just want to keep things the same, it actually has a set of rules it plays by. What rules, you might ask? Well, they mostly come from the 6 core unwanted beliefs. These are the 6 biggest lies your unconscious feeds you. The first one is, I am not good enough. So you keep trying to prove yourself instead of just going for what you love. The second core belief is, I am not worthy. So you feel like you have to earn success before you can have it. The third one is, I don't belong. So you waste time trying to fit in instead of just building your own thing. Next, I am not perfect. So you hesitate to take action because you're afraid of getting it wrong. Now, the one that's more familiar to me than I'd like to admit is number 5, I am not capable. And if that's your core belief as well, you read another book, you enroll into another course, but you never actually start. And lastly, I am insignificant. So you chase status and validation instead of real fulfillment. Now, one of these is running your life right now. And the worst part is it's completely unconscious, meaning you probably don't even know that you're doing it. Oh, I just need one more certification before I start my business. No, you don't. That's just the I am not capable belief making you prepare endlessly for a race that you never actually run. Now, let's talk about how this actually keeps you stuck. See, most people go wrong because instead of going straight for what they actually want, they try to fix these beliefs first. Think about it. How many times have you thought, oh, I just need to work on myself a little more, then I'll be ready? Or I need to build confidence first, then I'll go for it. Or I'll just wait until I feel more prepared. Newsflash, that moment is never coming. Because the moment you try to fix yourself, you're still playing by the unconscious agenda's rules. You're still acting as if the belief is true. And that's the real trap. See, you don't need to be more worthy. You don't need to be more capable. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to go for what you actually want. Wild concept, I know. But it's necessary to ignore it because your unconscious isn't evolving. It's like a broken GPS that has gotten you lost about 100 times before, but you still sit there like, well, it sounds confident, so might as well send it. So how do you break free? How do you actually escape this cycle and start creating instead of fixing? 3 simple steps. Step 1, stop trying to fix yourself. Your unconscious mind is playing a game where you're always almost ready, but never quite there. And the way to win is to stop playing. Instead of asking, what do I need to fix about myself? Start asking, what do I actually want to create? That question alone changes everything. Step 2, shift into a creative structure. The way out is not more self-development, but creative development, which is shifting into creation mode and focusing on your desired end results. Here's how it works. Instead of looking at all the things that need to be fixed, you just look at 2 things: where you want to be and where you are now in relation to that end result. That's it. No judgment, no excuses, no I'll start when I feel ready crap. You just build a bridge by focusing on those 2 points. That's what creates natural momentum. Think of it like this. If your dream life is the destination, your unconscious mind is like a backseat driver that keeps telling you to pull over and check the tires every 5 minutes. But the road is clear and the car is fine. But if you keep stopping to make sure everything is perfect, you'll never actually get there. Step 3, take action as your future self. Most people make decisions based on their current identity, but your future doesn't change until you start making decisions from the identity of the person who already has what you want. Ask yourself, if I already had my dream business, how would I act today? If I already felt worthy, what choices would I make? If I already believed in myself, what would I do differently right now? And then do exactly that. That's how you create real change. Look, if you take away one thing from this video, let it be this. You are not broken. You don't need to fix yourself before you can have what you want. Again, the way out is not more self-development, but creative development, shifting into a creative structure and focusing on your desired end results only. And if you want to go deeper on this and actually start making these shifts in real time, join my free school community. I break all of this down step by step, and you'll get access to the exact tools I use to help people break free from their unconscious agenda. Now, the next question you're probably asking is, okay, fine, but why do I still struggle to manifest what I want? Great question. In my next video, I'm breaking down the number one reason people typically fail at manifestation. And it's probably not what you think. So if you've ever felt like you're doing everything right, but not seeing results, hit subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you in the next one.